Dímelo, Dominican. Yo, what's going on, mi gente? What the is going on? This is the third time. I did a second video. That second video, in the last 5 minutes, my audio went out. Don't know why, but I thank God for it. Today's scent of the day, Versace Eros Najim. And guys, this is a parfum concentration. I did not get that before. I really thought this was an EDT the whole time until I put it on today. Yeah, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. See if we can get a decent shot of the atomization. It's aggressive. It's an aggressive atomizer. I've got the far dry down on my wrists. Let's see what I get. So in the far dry down, I am getting a fresh, woody caramel that is still very fruity with that yellow mandarin, because they describe the mandarin orange, and I think there's two kinds of orange, but they describe one of them as a yellow mandarin. Don't know exactly what that is, but there's a bunch of terms I don't know yet. As a matter of fact, I was going through a list, making a bunch of things that I have as frag misses, right? Like I remember camphorous. I definitely called that a different word one time, or used it in the wrong way. Just a bunch of different things, and a lot of it is notes. A lot of the notes that I just don't know how to describe them yet, right? And honestly, again, I'm not a fragrance reviewer. I wasn't even really a sneaker reviewer. I would kind of just post, hey, this is what I got. This is what I picked up. Post ONFOOTS. This is what I'm wearing. This is what I'm rocking. This is the fit. You know what I mean? That's what I did. That's what I continue to do. I'm a lifestyle and content channel that really has no other purpose than to share. I am sharing my experiences with you. So I do want to put this opening, put a little bit on. Guys, the beginning, really, and here's the thing, on skin, today, I'm getting a different reaction from what I was getting on paper in the previous recording, because I rocked a scented shower gel, and then that same shower gel, I kept that same, because it was a Bath and Body Works thing. I kept that same experience, which is mahogany teakwood, into my body cream. So my body cream, my body wash is mahogany teakwood, and then I went and I touched it up and used Eros Najim, and this is my first wearing, as my scent of the day. It really changed how it smelled on my skin, and that's going to happen on you. It's very subjective. It melds to our DNA, and that's going to give it different nuances. You're going to pick up different things. Some people are going to get sweeter. Some people are going to get more aromatic. Some people are going to get that oud, which I really don't pick up on here. I pick on a woody facet way into the dry down. Way into the dry down. And that's accented with some caramel. Now, there's supposedly vetiver and patchouli at the base. Vetiver, patchouli, and incense at the base. But I'm not necessarily getting any of that. It's kind of there to make sure that it sticks around. And guys, this sticks around. Like, you don't have to go looking for it. I know Garland posted and said, you might have to head out of the house with the wife. And I laughed back because, I might have to. But nobody said anything, even though I'm pretty sure they're already pretty understanding about the amount of overspraying I do. And I know we shouldn't. I know there's videos out there talking about it, but I do. Guilty as charged. This is an amazing frag. It might be the best in the line. Now, I did compare it to Eros EDT, Eros EDP, and Eros Parfum out of the three OGs. And then I also compared it to Eros Flame. The one that it was closest to me, which shared the most similarity, is Eros EDP. By the way, these are the 5-ounce bottles. So we've got Eros Najim in the 5-ounce, and I've got EDP in the 5-ounce. My other bottles I do have in the 3.4 or 100 mil, but these two right here are the 150 mil. Now there are differences between the two. You do get some more aromatic facets out of the OG Eros EDP. It's just a little more vibrant in terms of top notes. Even though I gotta admit, my first hour and a half of Najim was very loud and projective, almost to the point where it can be overbearing if you overspray, right? You gotta have a forgiving nose, you gotta have a forgiving family. And it's something you don't want to overspray to go to work, definitely to the club, but Eros continues its potency that it began with from the OG lineup. This might be arguably the best of the OG lineup. The eau de parfum kind of has some of that aromatic, bombastic nature of the EDT, and some of that vanillic woodiness that you get from the parfum. And I've had most experience with the parfum because I actually bought that in 2024, shortly after getting my wife Tom Ford Umber Leather, which was my gateway into everything deep dive into fragrance and into fragrance communities. So this guy, absolutely gorgeous, but the least experience with all the Eros OGs. Now that I've got Najim, I might be in agreement with you, Garland, that this might be the best. This might be the best, at least for me. You know, it adds a little more subdued sweetness. It adds some woody facets, that mandarin orange, and it's just good all around. Again, my first wearing, so I've got a lot of wearings to go through to really be able to speak on this a lot more knowledgeably. And of course, I've got a lot more growth to do if I do want to be able to convey what I'm experiencing to you guys. But I want to thank you guys for stopping by, hanging out with your Uncle Bo. Que Dios me lo bendiga, and I'll talk to you guys soon.